Hey, what's up guys? Kagan here. We're at Redcon 1 Gym in Nashville. If you guys want to come with me, we're gonna do chest and shoulders today, and then yeah, hopefully we'll get a good pump, get a good workout in. So let's hit it. Obviously we're gonna warm up first. I usually start off with like low weight because I don't want to go super heavy because I'm cold right now. Some high reps of like lower weight, things like that, so I can get the blood flowing. Typically I focus more on upper chest because that's one of the hardest places to develop, at least from my experience. So I'm gonna try to continue with that. So we'll get going. I'm probably start with 30s. Keep it simple, take your time. Warming up's important, you know? 19, 20. So, good warm-up set, 20 reps, 30s, nothing too crazy. I usually jump up after that, nothing crazy high jump, but like I usually get at least up to 60s. Sometimes I'll start with 70s after that, but usually just want to get some blood flow going first. Especially as I've gotten older, it's easier to get injured if you don't warm up. That's like a huge deal for me now, as I try to make sure I warm up properly before I actually start getting to working sets. The one thing I need to work on more is stretching, because I don't do enough of that. That's a whole nother story. So I've been kind of switching it up. Been doing like 10 to 15 reps, just about everything for the most part, except for when it gets really heavy. I'm not really on a program right now per se, it's just kind of things I've been doing to maintain. Obviously, like everybody's got different ways of doing the same thing, and depending on what your goals are, if you're trying to cut, or if you're trying to bulk up, or if you're just trying to increase strength, or if you're trying to increase in muscular endurance, like this is just what works for me, something I've been doing. Just kind of keep it with it. 15 of this. Trying to go 10 or 12, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I usually increase by like, as I'm going up, scale it by like 10 pounds per set. As I'm approaching like 100. The goal is to try to get my last working sets at incline up to like 100s, 105s, or 110s. It depends on how I'm feeling and how much rest I've got, how well I've eaten. Lately I've been kind of like staying at around 100 and doing that for the incline for like 8 to 10 reps, usually as my like last couple of sets. We'll see what I can get today. I ate a big breakfast, so I should have some energy. Nashville's got some pretty good food. We had a barbecue place last night. Pork something. Can't remember the damn name. Say 90s. I think we did 12 reps for the 80s, so I'm gonna say 8 to 10 for 90s. Not gonna go any higher than that because I don't want to be too sapped of energy by the time I get to hundreds. Also, personally, I prefer free weights over barbell because it forces you to use a lot of your stabilizer muscles you wouldn't necessarily activate 100% of the time if you're using barbell, at least from my experience. And it forces me to make sure that each side of my body is equal in strength. I don't know if there's any science backing that or not. Honestly, it's just what I've been doing. Works for me. All right, we'll say 8 to 10. 8 to 10. It was a good try. Halfway there. That's close. I might need a spot from you. Man, I feel like I'm getting old. All right, tell you what, one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is filling this in right here. Getting the full sleeve done. I've already got all this, but I've been holding off on this for a while, so looking forward to doing that here in New Orleans on Monday, right around the corner. Check out these shoes, brand new. I just got them today. The whole reason I bought these is because I forgot to pack shoes like an idiot. I was like, well, I need some shoes, so I wanted something I could wear to the gym. And I dig Vans. They're nice and simple. They're not overly complicated. I like simple stuff, especially when it comes to shoes. Yeah, and they're flat, so I can lift in them. If I wanted to do like leg day or something like that, you can squat with them, nice and comfortable. I think I stepped on a piece of gum earlier. I don't know. I want to try to do 6 to 8 reps. Try to do 2 sets of that. And honestly, we're just kind of doing this on the fly. This isn't off of a plan or a routine or anything. It's just what works for me, what I've been doing. All right, 6 to 8. That's it. Wow, a lot more sapped of energy than I thought. Nope. Okay, it's all right. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, I must have probably did a little too many on the 80s maybe, I don't know. It's okay, still good for me. I'm the only person I'm competing against after all, you know? Just trying to be better than I was last time. I think I'm gonna lower it back down to 95s and we'll try to do 6 to 8 of that. It's one of the places that you'll get humbled real quick. There's been times where I've done incline with 120s for 4, 5, 6. Some days you have good days, some days you don't, you know? It's okay to adjust. Yeah, we'll do 95s. Try to do that. Obviously, if I couldn't do more than 3 of hundreds, shouldn't be doing that weight. Try 95, see if I can do that for 6 to 8, which I should. Feel confident about it. Give it a shot. The key is just being able to pay attention to your body. Be honest with yourself. Like, everybody's gonna wanna get in here and, you know, everyone wants to throw all the heaviest weight around. Some days you can do it. Maybe you have to reduce it a little bit and adjust and swallow that pride and, you know, do the best you can to keep pushing forward. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this again, but I'm gonna do 6 to 8. This should be easier, should be. We'll see. After this, I think what I'm gonna do is some lateral raises for shoulders, because I like working shoulders. That's it. Everybody wants boulders, which I used to hate doing shoulders because I was lazy. I thought it was pointless, but I realized that there's a certain level of importance for having strong shoulders now, especially for stabilization. We'll try for 6 to 8. We'll see what we can get. I had total failure before, so I don't know. I'm willing to
get 3 at least.
If I can get 3, I'll be fine. I'd like to get 6. Going for 6.
Get 6. Yeah. 5.
One more. Too tired for that. All right. It's all right. Okay. Sometimes you don't hit what you want to do. Doesn't mean you quit. Just means that you move on and you try again next time. Shoulders. Usually try to do 15 to 20 reps with shoulders. At least for the lateral raises, I try to do 15 to 20 because it's a smaller group and it takes a little bit more for them to burn out for me. It's only been like 4 days since I did shoulders last time. Like, it's all good. I can make excuses all I want. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I need to work out harder. I need to stop being so weak. All right, try to do 12. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I can feel that. 12. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good burn right there. I might stick with 25s. Probably shouldn't go up any higher. We'll see. Yeah, maybe I just need a good rest break or something. I don't know. My problem is I don't really take a lot of big rest breaks. A lot of the time, I'm used to taking longer breaks. I might need to adjust that. My problem is I need to stay the hell off my phone while I'm working out because I'm always checking stuff and then I get sidetracked and then next thing you know, it's been 2 minutes since I took a break, you know. Yeah, sure, I'll be more rested for the next set, but that means that I'm training to that standard. I gotta get better with that. Get better with discipline and not touching my phone in general. I guess probably in every aspect of my life. Okay, let's do another 12. 7, 8, 12. Oh, that's toast. That's toasty. 5, 6, 12. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna, I could go up to 30. I could go up to 30 and drop it down to 8 to 10. For a while I was doing a program where I was doing like really heavy weight and just doing a lot of sets. So like 6 sets of 6 or 8 sets of 3 or something like that. And my brother turned me on to this program. And I was doing that over the past 6 months, but I kind of switched it up and went back to doing like, you know, between 10 and 15 reps or 10 and 20 reps or something like that. I felt like all of that heavy weight put a lot of wear and tear on my joints. And I'm like almost 37 years old, so I was like, I need to get back to doing some higher reps of stuff and then maybe take a second look and maybe establish or get into a new program after I've been back for a while. Plus my diet's been all over the place for the past 6 months because I've been overseas, so now I can like cook for myself. So I think it's one of the things I found is don't be married to your plan or your program forever. Like, it's okay to adjust it. I've changed my plan and my workout routines like a million times because I've been working out for like 15 years, and I might not be like the most expert opinion on everything. The one thing I am good at is paying attention to my body, and I think that's hugely important. Being able to pay attention to how you're feeling and how your muscles feel, how your joints feel, how your tendons feel, and all that stuff. If you don't pay attention, that's how you get hurt. It's good to be cognizant of that stuff. So anyway, I like adjusting stuff, keeps my body on its toes. Let's do 8 to 10 of 30. See how that feels. 3, 4, 10. 5, 6, 10. I just think it's funny how all the leggings out these days are made designed to go inside of your butthole. I feel like a guy definitely designed all that stuff, if I had to guess. See, we've done 25. See, here's the problem with me is I can't count and lift at the same time, and I really should start writing this stuff down. I think I did a set of 20, a set of 25, a set of 30, and now we're gonna do another set of 30. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, we're gonna do 10. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 4, 9, 10. Yeah, I need to, my shoulders have always been the weakest part of my body, and I need to do a lot more work on that area, because especially if I ever want to do a competition ever again, judges are looking at like the crown of your shoulder. It's like, it's all about crowns of your shoulder. It's all about the V-taper. If you ever want to do a show, I've only done one. I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest with you, but this is what I learned from my one time of doing one. I definitely want to work on shoulders more. My problem is I didn't ever do shoulders for the first like 10 years I worked out and didn't take it seriously. And then 2020, I actually started taking shoulders seriously, and I've been playing catch up. I don't know, we'll get there eventually. I mean, they're better than they were. There's always room for improvement. I haven't been drinking enough water. I've had like 300 milligrams of caffeine, and I haven't had nearly enough water. So, drink water. You should be drinking half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water every day, especially if you're physically active. Which means if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 fluid ounces of water a day, which is hard because it means I need to pretty much drink 2 of these. 2 of these per day, and then I'll be about where I'm at. I've drank less than 1, so not doing so good so far, but we'll make up for it. All right, I'd say we're gonna do 8 to 10. Yeah, that sounds about right for this. 35, 8 to 10. Let's not cheat though, no cheating, no cheating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. I've been trying to do more lateral raises because that's what like gets them to protrude more out of the side. I think that's the way to go. As far as getting them to like build outwards and actually like look convex from looking straight on. I mean, your front delts help too, but my front delts are probably so tired from doing that heavy incline. I doubt I'll do any more. I might do some raises. Yeah, we'll do some raises. After that, I think we'll do some rear delts. Yeah, I think rear delts will be a good idea. 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh yeah. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we'll probably work on flies. We go find a fly machine, go see if we can find it real quick. Did 15 real quick to get warmed back up. I feel like we were messing around for a little bit, so didn't want to cool down too much. I haven't done one of these in a while, this exact type of machine. I like flies, but typically used to doing flies like this, right? Pulling it like that instead of like this. That's a whole different feeling. It's all right though. Good to try new things out. This place has a lot of different machines to choose from. Talking to myself. Oh yeah, that's a good stretch. I have so many buddies that have hurt themselves, like rotator cuff injuries and stuff like that from doing flies. So I'm like a little careful, maybe cautious when doing that stuff. I try not to go super heavy because I've seen too many issues. Too many people hurt themselves doing, you know, flies when they're going too heavy for it. You don't need to really go heavy on flies in my opinion. I think it's better to time under tension. Like take your time with it, go slow, get a good pump, pay attention to your body, how it's feeling, pay attention to your shoulders and how they're feeling. Like if it hurts and it's painful, probably not good for you. If it's just like, wow, this is really hard, that's okay. It should be hard. Pay attention to your body. That's what I try to do, you know? Especially as you get older. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy week, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. We're going out to dinner tonight at a nice steakhouse. Oh yeah, that's probably it. I think that's a little too heavy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of things. There's a lot of things to look forward to. Nope, that's it. Damn. Oh man, yeah, when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? When you know, you know. Yeah, you can definitely tell when you're hitting failure. I try to push through, but it's hard to like do much more than that when you're on a machine. Still doing more than we did yesterday. It didn't work out all yesterday. 9, 10. Yeah, I think we're about ready. We're about ready to stick a pizza between my boobies. I'm gonna be eating like a fat kid for the next few days, just so everyone knows. I hope you're excited as I am. Starting on this sleeve, and this whole sleeve is gonna be nothing but anime. Right up, it's gonna be an anime sleeve. Brother used to tell me to do these, and we would do like 3 sets of 10 back-to-back face pulls. Maybe you start like this, and then maybe you do a set like this, and then maybe you do an underhanded set. Just switch it up, and it hits it differently or feels a little different every time you do it. So I like to do face pulls when I don't have, if I don't have access to like a rear delt machine, or you know, if I'm not doing dumbbell rear delts like that, which I can too. Could do those too. That's always an option. But we're here now. So we're gonna do this. We'll go underhanded. 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of the times these machines, you'll have like a little spot you can throw your chin on. This one, kind of just have to deal with it right there on that little spot. You can kind of put your chin on there, but yeah, I appreciate rear delts just as much. I mean, that's one of the good things about, or one of the important things about doing shoulders. If you're gonna do, well, you're gonna do shoulder day, you always wanna do all 3 sections. You wanna do your front delts, your mid delts, your rear delts. That way you get like a well-rounded shoulder. Because if you work one more, or if you work the front more than the back, or the back more than the front, or the midsection more than the front or the back, you know, you might end up with like a strange shaped shoulder. So try to keep it all balanced out. So like we did the incline earlier, which the incline for sure works the front delt automatically, just because that's like a pushing motion, right? And then we did the flies, and then now we're doing rear delts. So we'll do these, do a few sets of these, and then probably gonna move on and do some more chest. Yeah, figure out what that is at that point, like once we're done with this stuff. Slow and controlled. I do like these, but I also can't count while I'm doing this, so I've already lost track. We just started, and I already lost track. I need to hire a professional counter to count for me while I'm doing these things. Keep track. I guess we're just gonna keep going until we can't go anymore. Okay, I'll say it again, I can't math in public. I did math for Marines when I was a Lance Corporal, and I had to do a little bit of math in college, but I needed tutors like every single day. barely scraped by with a C, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do math. Fortunately, I don't do anything that relies heavily on math, so, well, I take that back. I do have to do some math, but it's basic stuff, and it's not in public. Math in public's different. All right, we're gonna do 12 to 15. Wow, that's very hard to do without cheating, without swinging around. Hardest part is trying to not use momentum, because I want to do this, you know, I want to like throw my hips into it like I'm doing a kettlebell swing, but having to just like flex your core and staying strict with it the entire time. I feel like I get more out of it doing that. I don't know if that'd be the same for everybody. I would imagine it would be, but yeah. Flex your core completely and just like solid core. I don't like going up here because it just works different muscle groups when you do that. I usually just go up 90 degrees, right? And then come back down, back up 90 degrees, come back down. So at least when I'm doing like plate raises like that, you know? Kettlebell's different. Kettlebell, you can do, you know, up to the nose, or you can do it above your dome piece. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more set of that actually, now that I think about it. It's pretty good. And then we're gonna do, I don't know, we're gonna do one more chest exercise. And then honestly, I'm burned out and I'm tired and toast and I need to eat carbs. We'll get some carbs later. I need to get a flex coach or like a coach that can teach me how to pose, because I'm terrible at that. I don't know how to do that stuff at all. My biggest problem is definitely, I would like to get a posing coach, but I'm so busy. It's so hard to like find time where I could sit there with somebody and do it. I guess it really matters, like depends on like how badly you want to do it. I would like to do another show sometime, but in order to do that, you gotta get a coach, honestly. You can't just not do it without a coach. There's no way, at least for me. I need some structure. So, gonna have to do it eventually if I wanna do another show. We'll do another 12. Yeah, we'll do some close grip dumbbell. That sounds good to me. And then that'll wrap it up. So let's start with 40s. I don't go super heavy with these. I think I lost count. I might have done 11 by accident. More than I did yesterday. Go up to 45. Yeah, I'm starting to feel freaking fatigued right now. It's been a long day. I really like these shoes. I keep thinking that. Turn into a lobster. Probably do one more set. I know I haven't really taught anyone anything or been an educational resource. This is just what I do, you know? I think that the best way to learn is just from other people, and I ask questions all the time too. I don't have all the answers, and I never will, but some of the best lessons are learned from people that you see working out who are like bigger than you, because chances are they've got some experience. So Those are the best people to go ask questions to. Take a sip of water and then we'll get this last set knocked out. I am hungry. I am a hungry fella. I'm gonna earn these pancakes I'm about to eat tomorrow. I'm so tapped out already, man. All right, I got nothing left. It's all right, we did good, but now it's time for dinner. All right, so I'm not sure. I hope that somebody benefited from this. I mean, honestly, like, I'm not eloquent speaker when it comes to explaining how I do things in the gym, but I will say that the best recommendation I can give you if you're just starting out is to work out with people who've been doing it for a little while, and they can kind of give you little tips and tricks that they've learned over the years, you know, especially when it comes to form for certain lifts or for how many sets and how many reps of what types of exercises you want to do and what muscle groups you want to do, because there's just so many different things, and this is such a saturated niche to be making content about anyway. But fitness is a huge part of my life because, like, that's what I've been doing. That's like my therapy every day. So that's what I do to maintain, you know, a clean bill of mental health. I would highly recommend that anybody out there who feels like they don't necessarily, you know, there's a lot of vices people have for, like, feeling good and, like, having a sense of well-being and you know, feeling good about themselves, having good self-esteem and all that stuff. And honestly, this covers every base. Like, if everybody got into health and wellness and fitness, like, I feel like the world would have far fewer issues, not only metabolically and, like, not only applicable to, like, your immune system, but, like, just your overall mental health in general. So this is what I do. This is my therapy, like I said, and I've been doing this for like 15 years. Again, I'm not like the most eloquent speaker when it comes to this stuff, and there's a lot of other people that are like personal trainers out there that know way more than I do. I got my degree in health and wellness, or sorry, I got my degree in exercise sports science. Like, I know enough to kind of get by, but this is one of those areas that you're never done learning, and, like, I learn more about it every day, and I'd like to think that I'm willing and open to continue to learn, because things change too. So, like, what I thought I knew a couple years ago might be different now. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the gym session. Hopefully it gave you some ideas for different things that you can do while working chest or working shoulders, or hopefully somebody enjoyed it. You know, that's really what it's about. I'm not like posting this for me. I'm posting this just so that maybe somebody who's thinking about getting into working out, like, and when I first started, like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I learned from people that spend a lot of time in the gym, the big guys, the big people. Like, I went up to them and asked them questions, and I worked out with them, and they taught me all these different things that I could learn and try to do stuff, because there's so many different approaches to this. So just get into the gym, start doing stuff, ask questions, try to learn from people, be humble, stay humble. Like, I have to stay humble too, because if I'm not, that's how I'm gonna end up, like, hurting myself. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thanks for watching.